Thanks to Grant and his team member and his client, and also many of you sitting on the Zoom call for giving us opportunity. I'm an entrepreneur, started this journey a few years ago, and we are based out of Pleasanton, California. Today, I want to talk to you about something that really close to my heart. And given that you have so graciously chosen with me to stay on Saturday, when we would have choice to go with our friends and family, and it's very important for me too. Let me take you a few years back. I used to travel New York City quite often. Generally, in New York, all the businesses conduct at the hotels or big restaurants, and many deals occurs every single day. One of the evening, I happened to be in that business meeting on Park Avenue at one of the best hotel called Bulls and Bears restaurant with many successful Wall Street professionals. And generally, we talk about business deal, and then after that, we talk about nation's issue and any topics people like to discuss. So particularly that day, something happened to me, and because of that, I'm here today. So here how it goes. After we finished business conversation, and I was having good time there, and all of a sudden, the conversation took different direction, and that was U.S. debt. Of course, US debt was big at that time as well. Right now it's $27 trillion, but during those days, I would say somewhere around $17 to $18 trillion debt. And John just came up and said, you know what, this is the biggest issue that we have in the country, and people start giving their inputs, saying, our politicians not doing a great job, business people are not doing their job, or citizens are not doing this job. There's like lots of finger point going back and forth. And conversation was getting heated and heated and heated, And I was sitting quiet and enjoying my coffee. And somehow they watch me that I'm enjoying my coffee and I'm not participating in the conversation. So John again came back to me and said, Jay, what do you think about this US debt? You are a businessman, you travel all over the world. If you believe that you want to do business, you will not do business in this country because we are in huge debt. And, I had like no words to say. I quietly put down my coffee cup on the table and I replied, you know what, that $17 trillion, it's a business opportunity. And all the eyes were around me and saying, what the hell this guy is talking about? I said, look at this way, that $17 trillion is one pie. You take one slice of it, try to solve that, and that one slice is student loan debt. If you help the students, they'll come back to you. There was a pin drop silence. Nobody said any word. But that was something I made the comment, and something shifted internally in my body. Something happened. I didn't know that that was the day I'm starting my sleepless night. Well, next day I was traveling back to California. Entire flight, that conversation was keep ringing back to me. And same token, there was one voice behind my background that was going on, which is big or small, there's no big problem. All problems are solvable. Big or small, all the problems are solvable. Big or small, all the problems are solvable. And then, as soon as I land in SFO, I start making calls to some of the professionals and start scheduling the meetings with them. And a few of them, like from the Schwab professionals, E-Trade professionals, and also some of the professionals from my town, Livermore and Pleasanton, and many of them like retired school principals, professors, also few of the politicians, including congressmen, congresswomen, assemblywomen. Everybody realized that this is the problem we have. Nobody denied that, but nobody asked for any solution. People were just paying their regular payment, but there is no solution. This is out of control. That really built my confidence, saying there has to be something to be done. I cannot sit around quiet. I want to do something. I want to work towards it. I want to build the solution. Again, this is not technology solution. This is something different and large scale. And you have to control it. You have to pull it back. Later that year, I ended up meeting with Jack Welch. I was trying to reach Jack Welch because he was having 5-day event in Florida. And I was planning to attend that meeting. And that was like $10,000 for 5 days you spend. Jack said, you're not supposed to attend that meeting. And I was wondering why he said that. But this guy is so powerful and so convincing. He changed my mind. He said, Jay, you know what? I have started MBA program. You joined that program. And I was start thinking, well, I have a bucket list of things, and MBA was one of the things I wanted to do, but I was not prepared. So Jack said, why don't you go and talk to my management and then see what you can do. So I talked to the management and they said, well, Jay, just join it's quad system. You can join next quarter, and we'd like to hear you on the board for MBA program. And by the way, I got a scholarship from Jack Welch. I started my program, able to finish it on time. Upon finishing, like 50 odd people they picked, and then we all got invited into a private meeting with Jack at Central Park Marriott. So it was a very excellent, powerful presentation by Jack. Same token, there are a lot of anxiety going on in everybody's mind. After Jack's speech, he was talking to everybody. So I had a chance to communicate with him one-on-one. And he said, Jay, what's going on? What's ticking in? I said, well, Jack, one of these days, I'm going to break your record. And in our MBA class, he always talk about his accomplishment, which is very great. In the last 20 years, he achieved that. So he able to buy 250 companies in 20 years. And his GE revenue pumped up from 30 billion to $120 billion. And I said, I'm going to break that record. So he looked at my eyes and said, Jay, you know what? Let's go. So he held my wrist and we walked towards Susie Welch, his wife. And he said, Susie, meet Jay Patel. He's going to break my record. And Susie quietly said, Jack, we already talked to Jay about this. So that was bonding with Jack. I had it during my 2-year journey. And after that, I met him in San Francisco as well. And all my professors are there to support what I'm working for, what I'm going after. The same token, is this the problem really bothering all of us? We should ask ourselves, do you think this pain is with us, with you, with him, with our friends, family, and many Americans? Do you have enough money to pay off your student loan quicker? Do you know this loan sticks to you until you die? Even though you file bankruptcy, Chapter 11, there is no way you can get rid of this. This is stick to you all the way with your co-signer. By the way, many borrowers have deferred the loan. That deferred loan is more dangerous because that's compound interest rate. It's growing like crazy. The principal is growing like crazy. So you have to make sure that you are under control with this. There's a lot of pain going on in the industry. How many people are here to make a difference? Sure, thank you. How many people are ready to contribute towards this cause? Good. Are you ready to do something about it? We are committed to solve the problem. Are you? We would like to start this journey of impact and abundance today. So this is what our mission is, to go after this student loan debt. Quickly, I like to share one slide that will help you to schedule call with us. So here's the way you can connect with us. You can scan this QR code and you can schedule 15-minute call with us, or you can send me email at j.patel@vfia.com. Also, this call will be talking about how to become one of the party, how to join our journey here, and we'll provide you more detail during that call. Thanks for listening, and we're looking forward to seeing you on one-on-one. Thank you.